Good morning, Britain. It is 6:02. Our main news this morning. Unemployed people with obesity are going to be given the so-called King Kong of weight loss jabs to get. The Health Secretary has written in the Daily Telegraph about this morning. And he says this: he can harness the rapid advances in science and lives of British people. Obesity costs the NHS £11 billion a year to drug to treat the condition, which is costing the NHS.
Everyone vomit.
Is that, you know, as far as I can tell, the evidence shows that if you stay on the jabs, you maintain the Health Secretary says that the jabs are life-changing, but
About £1 for
issue, though, is that there are people who are currently obese who cannot get access to these drugs. There is a supply issue. So, but I'm not sure the effect on the economy. And if you're going to see an effect on the economy, I think that to see the effect on your waistline, unless you're morbidly obese, in which case.
And I also wonder how many
combinations we found out there were. The issue with Sam there, who was the student who had raised all of this in the first place, was that he had bought a ticket using his rail card, and it was an anytime ticket. We know that obesity, so they can feel more productive and back to work. This is under a plan being unveiled by the government. The Health Secretary, Wes Streeting, says the new class of medicines could have a monumental impact on obesity and get Britain working.
The world's largest pharmaceutical company is going to be launching the first ever real-world trial of tirzepatide in Manchester to test the slimming jab's effect on worklessness and the NHS. Well, our political correspondent...
What you think about that this morning? It's our main news, and we're going to discuss that further with Andrew Pearce and Kevin Maguire. Now, though, at 6:07, here's...
Of course.
Yeah, I mean,
what do you think?
Look, the thing is, you've got to take their word for it, haven't you? You know, they're absolutely adamant that it was a joke.
Well, the thing is, people will interpret what they see.
And also the programme's under so much scrutiny, isn't it, right now? So, I mean, they were laughing it off, but obviously it's caused them quite a lot of difficulty. Right, let's have a look at the weather now.
Prosecuted, threatened, indeed, threatened with prosecution. One of them had been fined almost £500 after being caught out by confusing ticketing rules on their railcard discount. Both Sam Williamson and Philip Hillsden had mistakenly underpaid their fares by, get this, less than £2. Here's what they told us on the show yesterday.